Welcome back to the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport.
And now the lineman from Mount Carmel area, the Big Red Tornado, Noah Shimko, 6'6", 305, offensive tackle, defensive tackle, part of the Super 16 Dream Team, a two-timer. How good does this one feel?
Feels great to be back.
Talk about your season, some highs and lows, a lot of pancake blocks for you.
Yes, sir. I believe we had a very good season. You know, early on in our first game, we lost our key running back, Luke Blessing, but we had a couple guys fill in pretty good. Jalen Delaney came out strong early in the season, finished it off great, had a great year as a sophomore. All around, I think we had a real good year. It's huge to be able to go along with the culture that was brought through at Mount Carmel and continue to keep that culture going. It was my dream ever since I was a kid, looking up at all the athletes since I was young. I always wanted to be that guy, and I finally got my 4 years in, and I think I made a big dent in what's coming up next.
What does it mean to be out on the edge, offensive tackle, and using your hands and your body size and your speed to get on some of those defenders and make some key blocks?
It's great to be able to do that. Thankful for my coaches, my speed trainer Tom Hughes, getting me to that speed to be able to make it out to those DNs, getting all those blocks, getting where I need to be as fast as I can.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Noah Shimko, part of the Super 16 Dream Team on the offensive and defensive line.
We're joined by Chase DeSanto-Wyoming area senior offensive lineman. Chase, tell me about this honor and what it means to you.
It's a great honor receiving it last year, and happy to be back.
Tell me about this season. What was one of your best games in your opinion?
Definitely beating Western Wayne the second time. It was good to come back and up to the field. They had a great atmosphere, and beating a great team like that, it was just great.
You guys led the offensive lineman that produced over 4,000 yards. How important is it to do the work to protect your quarterback and your running back to get that ball downfield?
Yeah, there's no game without the offensive line. The running back can't move the ball, the quarterback can't stay in the pocket. So got to do your job week in, week out, and that's what we did.
This is your second time on the Dream Team, one of very few this year. How does that honor feel?
It's great. Getting an award like this, it's something you think about when you're younger, and to see it come through, it's awesome.
What's next for you?
I'm going to go attend Sacred Heart University and play football.
Well, congratulations. Thanks again. And again, Chase DeSanto, senior offensive lineman from Wyoming area. Congratulations.
And Palmerton, offensive guard, one of the linemen there for the Blue Bombers. Only a junior, Logan Anthony, joining us here. Talk about being part of this Super 16 Dream Team.
I'm very honored to be here. I have to thank everybody that's helped me get to this point, like my coaches and teammates. Definitely my parents, they pushed me very hard to be the best I can be.
Talk about being on the inside part of the line and talk about the strength, the tenacity, and what it takes to play line inside there.
The interior is definitely very tough. You have to be strong, have a lot of grit. You need to help your teammates on the outside, and the center definitely, because he has a really hard job.
Talk about pancake blocks. How much fun is getting those during the game?
Pancake blocks are really fun. If the guy's falling, I'm diving on him.
Yep. A lot of these schools are looking at you. Talk about trying to get that weight down a little bit.
It's definitely a motivator for me. I have to try my best to get to what they want me at, because they'll reshape me into what they want. So,
what are you going to do with this hardware? You got a special place for this at home?
Yeah, I do. Top shelf on my right next to my dresser.
You got to be excited about 2025 coming up.
Yeah, definitely. I need to work on a lot of things during the off season. Foot speed, strength, football IQ is big.
Logan Anthony, he's going to be a senior next year, only a junior this year, and part of the Super 16 Dream Team. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm joined now by Williamsport junior linebacker Lucas Naughton. Lucas, congratulations on the Dream Team selection.
Thank you.
We got to start with what you're wearing on your arm right here. Hyperextended tore your UCL in the middle of the season and continued to play every game. What was that experience like for you, and just how are you feeling right now?
Well, right now I'm kind of shaking up a little bit, but in the moment when it happened, thought I broke my arm. Came off, couldn't move it. It was just dangling off my side.
Oh my gosh.
And then my dad asked if I was able to play with it. I said, pain's manageable. Okay. So he got me this brace to play with.
144 total tackles on the season, and just 2 games after you hurt yourself, you reached the 100th tackle of your career this year. Tell us a little bit about that game. I understand you had an interception, you had a forced fumble, you went off.
Yeah, that was the game of the year for me. Like when I got that interception, the sideline went crazy because I'm not normally the kid that they'd see doing that, but that game we were 40-point underdogs, and they were just, those kids were huge compared to us, but our hearts were definitely bigger than theirs were. 0-5 in the next 5-game stretch, that kind of just killed us. And we pretty much had to win out to make districts, ending up winning districts.
Tough season for Williamsport, tough season for you. Best of luck in your senior year.
Thank you.
Lucas Naughton-Williamsport, a junior linebacker.
I'm joined by Max Johnson, junior defensive end from Line Mountain. Congratulations on this. This is your second time as a member of the Dream Team. What does that mean to you?
It feels pretty good. I'm glad to be back here. I mean, it means a lot to me. It helps me with exposure, and it's just another trophy, and it's always fun to get. It feels great to be back here.
You played both sides of the ball this season. Well, we'll talk specifically about your defensive play. 16 sacks on the season. I guess, what do you see that you're able to make those plays on the quarterback?
Mainly it's my speed off the ball. I mean, like, the faster I get off the ball, the harder it is to get. I mean, I've been working on moves all season, trying to put on weight and muscle, and it paid off since last year.
You also play tight end. I guess, what were some of your biggest accomplishments, or kind of like your best game at tight end this year?
I think it's against Upper Dolphin. I had a contested catch of another receiver and scored on a touchdown. It's not my main field, but I still like catching the ball, and I'll make my best out of each catch.
I was just going to say, how does playing both sides of the ball improve you as a football player?
It really improves my conditioning, because playing both sides, you're constantly on the field, especially on special teams. It's short breaks, but I like it. The more the better. Well, congratulations again. Good luck to you next year, junior defensive end Max Johnson from Line Mountain.
And now one of our linemen, he plays on both sides of the ball, defensive tackle, offensive tackle. He's only a junior, he's from Riverside, one of the Vikings, Tavion Branch. He had a great season, leading Riverside to another district championship. Sure. Tavion, congratulations. Talk about the success on the field and being part of Coach Armstrong's program down there at Riverside.
We had a good run, it was a great experience.
You had a lot of key blocks on offense to get Kotstoff and Tedonio going, and then obviously on defense, making a lot of tackles for loss, a lot of sacks, and obviously playing both sides of the ball. You got to have a lot of stamina going 6'4", 290, but you had it all season.
Honestly, just staying consistent with what I do, just knowing that it ain't going to be easy, knowing that playing both sides at a high level ain't going to be easy. So just keep going hard in the workouts, keep going hard in the weight room, keep going hard when I'm running, just doing everything consistent.
What was a highlight moment for you personally this year, and then obviously for the team?
When we beat Doma for the first time. It was the first time since probably 12 to 10 years since we beat them. Our first home game actually with a new team, so it was a great experience.
Tavion Branch, Super 16 Dream Team on the line. This kid has a bright future. He'll be back for the 2025 season. Congratulations.
Sir, thank you.
Hold on now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on WNEP.